Hey everyone, real quick disclaimer before this review begins. All thoughts are my own and my original thoughts. I was sent these paddles for potential with a review, not necessarily with a review being guaranteed, more to try them out, share my thoughts, and share my opinions and feels on how they play and how they perform in today's current pickleball market. With that being said, I do want to emphasize that I will remain unbiased and share my own opinions and thoughts on the paddles and those alone. At times, I might compare my opinions maybe to those of other reviewers. Say if a video or a paddle has already been launched and it's a review after launch. But if it's a review before or of the day of launch of a paddle, those thoughts will be my own and my own alone. All right. Finally, I am not being paid to do this review. Typically, I will have either an affiliate's code, a discount code, or an affiliate's link, usually in the description of these videos or in the comments or in the bio somewhere on the video. Regardless, I will also try and share these in the beginning of each video. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this and enjoy the video. All right, so today we're going to talk about kitchen blockers. What are kitchen blockers? They're what I'm wearing right now. These are lensless protection glasses designed specifically for pickleball. At the time of recording this, this is the only brand I know of that is specifically doing lensless glasses designed specifically for protecting a pickleball and keeping the size of a pickleball out away from your eyelid. I've been wearing these for a little under 2 months now, and I wear them every time I play pickleball, every session without fail, indoor or outdoor, and I've had zero issues whatsoever. Mine are the clear version for context, and I bought mine. Kitchen Blockers did not send these. I do not have a code with Kitchen Blockers. Kitchen Blockers, if you're watching this, I'd love to set up a code with you and talk about, potential future products and stuff like that and review them down the road. With that being said, I bought these with my own money, genuinely out of curiosity, because of two things. Number one, I had the carbon pivots prior as my main eyewear protective, and I love those, but I was getting sick of wiping the sweat and the gook away off my eyes, and it was getting hard to see at the end of sessions and stuff. Number two, I wanted a lensless, simple solution. No wipes, no eyeglass cleaning stuff, nada. The only thing I do is I put them on and I play. That's it. And then I usually put a hat on as well after, just because my hair is getting long. And yeah, so there you go. Wear something like this. I go play. I come back. I'm great. My head might be sweaty from the hair, but my eyes are clean and the sweat stays out of them still. So it's a pretty good combo, I'd say. Let's talk about this though. So first and foremost, what I want to talk about is why kitchen blockers. So if you're someone that wears protective eyewear, which let's face it, pickleball is only really getting hotter these days. The paddles are getting faster. The ball just got faster with the lifetime ball now being a primary ball for PPA. I know a lot of us are still using Franklin's as well. Yes, the ball is slow, but the paddles are a lot faster than what they've been. And with that being said, I think eyewear is a really important part of the game, and at some point might even become a necessity. So, I always recommend eyewear to people. I don't think you can go wrong with it. I think there's a pair for everybody. I, in no way, shape, or form, am slowed down by these whatsoever. I will say this. It does take a little while to get used to seeing the frame in your eyes. It took me like a session and a half to 2 sessions, and then I adjusted to it, and I'm pretty good. If I haven't played pickleball for a few weeks and I come back right away, I might notice it for the first 20 to 30 minutes, and then after that, I feel good. Um, I did clear personally because I was worried that seeing the frame or like having a bright color there would distract me. The clear's been great. I would recommend clear personally if you're someone that's worried about that. If you don't mind stuff being near your face and near your eyes, go crazy. They've got all sorts of, they got like a hot pink, a black, a white. They got all sorts of crazy colors on there. I will link their website in the bio for this one, but Other than that, it'll just be my normal links in the bio. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about the price. So they're priced at $70 USD at the time of recording, and I do think it's a little steep for lensless shades, but I think some things that justify it is the fact that they are resistant to a pickleball and the shape of a pickleball specifically, and they bend around, so they're resistant at every angle, not just at the front or at certain angles. And they're also adjustable. The nose piece is really comfy. It's adjustable as well. And this is bendable and adjustable as well. I have mine exactly how I like it personally, so I won't be moving the adjustments around right now. But yeah, and the other thing too, which is nice, like with the carbon pivots, you'd have to swap the lenses, or I would do two pairs. I'd do an outdoor pair and an indoor pair. And that's how I would do it. The outdoor being the photochromatic and the indoor just being a clear. This is a great solution too. If you have an outdoor pair that you like of sunglasses and you want an indoor pair without inhibiting your eyesight, here you go. You've got it with this per se. Now, I do think that $70 is steep, to be honest. I have word of and have talked with several people that are making budget alternatives to these to rival this specific pair. But with that being said, at the moment in the market, I think that this is the best option you can go with. In my opinion, I have tried at least over 20 different pairs of eyewear. I Amazoned a whole bunch. I did an old video about it a few years ago. Definitely check that out. And, I compared these to that during this test. I'm going to share some gameplay now of me playing with these on so you can get an idea for how they look on the court. All right, now that you guys got to see me playing them a little, yes, I do think the style can be a look. Do I think it's the coolest look in the park? No. I think the clear is more than serviceable, though. If you're someone that likes a low profile look, you can kind of get it with the clear, but it is still a look nonetheless. In the end of the day, if we're talking from a performative standpoint, they do the job performance wise. Looks wise, they're not there yet, but hey, they'll get there. I don't think they look that bad. I've gotten used to them though. Anyways, this is the ball test now. I'm using the Lifetime ball here. As you can see, I'm touching my face with the ball a bunch. Ready? Sorry, my eyes flinch a little from this. Look, I'm even throwing it at myself now. Other than like feeling this, just because it's a little loose right now, the ball never once touches my eyes. I actually have pretty long eyelashes too, for context. And it never once is touching me on my skin or anything like that throughout here. Whereas if you punch the frames out of a regular pair of sunglasses that might not fit to keep the ball outside specifically, you will feel the ball brush against it a bit, and there is a danger there for potential for retina damage or eye damage or anything like that. I do want to specify I am not an eyewear specialist. Eyewear is not my field of profession personally. I am a pickleball reviewer doing my job reviewing a pickleball product. If you have prescription glasses or stuff like that that you need for your eyes, go that route. If you don't necessarily need a prescription plus sunglass and you want eye protection or glasses, this is a great route right here. Okay? With that being said, let's talk about the options in the market currently. So this is currently the only lensless specifically sold option for pickleball, specifically right now. I know there's Rhea Eyewear. There's the Carbon pivots. Carbon has a newer version of the pivots too that are a little more low profile as well. I believe there's like an Onyx pickleball eyewear that's sold on Dick's Sporting Goods that I've tried before that's pretty good. There's a bazillion different Amazon brand versions and brand versions that are like under 25 bucks. Whatever works for you, more power to you. I know that Yola has a version now too as well. I think they're on a little more of the pricier side, but it's all about what makes you feel the most comfortable and what you feel safe to play in. Yes, does anyone like getting sped balls up at 2 feet away from them? Probably not. But if you have this on and you have a hat on, I think you're pretty safe. I think you're relatively safe for the most part. Please don't headhunt. Please don't aim for people in the face specifically. But, look, it can happen accidentally. Things happen. People move around. The ball gets loose. I get it. And I've seen some close calls. I've had some close calls. That's why I wear eyewear personally, is to stay safe and to have fun and play the sport we all love and enjoy to do in pickleball. But yeah, this is my review of the kitchen blockers. If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, share this video with a friend, and let me know. Do you guys wear eyewear? Do you not wear eyewear? If you don't wear eyewear, why not? If you do, why so? Let me know. I think it'd be fun to have a good discussion about it in the comments. All right. Adios.